Hello and welcome back. Was not prepared for this, just climbed a flight of stairs. Actually, I don't know what a flight is. Numerically speaking, what is a flight in distance? Anyway, I'm Morning Day U, and welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Alternative. I'm just going to keep calling it that as that is what it is in my head. The next morning. Well, this should be good, and I'm just taking the moment to check my moves. Yeah, everything's fine. Morning. Good morning. Let's do good again today. Hello? Who could that be? Is Rescue Team Rainforest here? That's right. Wait, aren't you? Please, help my friend. Please, I need help. Forget it. We're not about to work for that. Well, my friend needs a gust of wind, please. I remember now. Jumpluff, we saw you in Pokemon Square. We watched Shiftry agree to take on your rescue job. I mean, it was a bit begrudgingly because of that Alakazam guy. But he still took the job. Yes, but Shiftry, he hasn't come back yet from the rescue mission. Are you serious? Our friend Jumpluff got wedged between some rocks. Jumpluff can go anywhere we can catch a wind, but even though the skies are filled with thunderclouds, for some odd reason, the winds haven't blown. Not even a breeze? That is strange. Shifttree's leafy fans can whip up powerful winds. We thought Shifttree's wind would be enough to dislodge our friend, but Shifttree hasn't returned. It doesn't sound like all that challenging of a rescue mission. That's strange. Oh, that's the Spirit Morning. Your expression tells me you're ready. Okay then, we'll go look for them. Really? Thank you. No problem. You can count on us. Let's go, Morning. Yep. Check the mail first. We have a ton of Mount Steel jobs that I want to get done. So, 1 Max Elixir, which hurts slightly, and 1 White Gummy. Which should be easy enough to do. We should have plenty of White Gummies. So, store as many items as you can. And right now, since both members of the team have an Oranberry, I don't really need as many. So store that Oranberry. And now we just need to take out the items. Of 1 Max Elixir. Yep, there we are. And then 1 White Gummy. But yeah, we have plenty. Let's just make sure everything's good here. We have a plain seed to eat. So now... oh, we have a ton of money. Well, let's just spend that. Okay, Wigglytuff. Yeah, if I'm correct, most of this is something we don't really need. I'll take Tadpole Pond and Transform Forest, though. Because Tadpole Pond is mostly for frog-like Pokemon. And Transform Forest, I can't remember, but I think it's useful at this point because the type of Pokemon we can get coming up. And it's a slight haze of memory. So yeah, Swinub requires Frigid Cavern. Let's continue to look. Yeah, Pupitar. which we now know. Okay, Mount Clef, so that's now 2 Pokemon for Mount Clef if we can find it. Slackoth requires Energetic Forest. Mount Cleft, Ancient Relic, and Magnetic Quarry. So we could have gotten the area for Beldum. But I think that's fine. I'm not in a rush to get Beldum. Ah, no. It's a bunch of good Sinister Woods jobs. And we just took a bunch of E-rank jobs. I mean, okay. Looking through these, that's a fine, so we actually didn't need to bring that along, but that's fine. Ah, most of those rewards aren't even worth it. It's fine. Fine. Actually, I should go back to the bulletin board very quickly. And the reason is, one of those jobs might be something I need to keep. Okay, that's a Shockwave. Heal Seed plus Unknown. And that was a Max Elixir. That's Gravel Rocks. So we could get a move here. Or we could get a Heal Seed and something else. I'm going to accept the job from the C rank. And that's because moves are expensive. Like, if I just check with Kecleon, yeah, they are expensive. Okay, we should be good to go. Let's get going to Mount Steel, and yep, it's another job hunt. Okay. But hey, it's Mount Steel. We should be fine here. Yep. We're all good. Especially since we can take the time to collect some of the more valuable items. And try and recruit some Pokemon. Yes! A second chance! Maybe. Okay. Welcome to the team. Wrath 2. Hold on. Need to properly give a space. One of those weird keyboards of the olden times where you had to scroll over to add a space. Okay, now we have an extra mission. Don't lose Wrath 2. And one thing I do need to check, because we can see recruitment search, recruit a Pokemon, Spearow. We can still recruit a Zigzagoon, and because in recruit a Pokemon it didn't have an extra tab slash in recruit a Pokemon didn't say Zigzagoon already, that means we don't have Zigzagoon in our team yet. Either on our team or waiting in the wings. So that means fighting enough Zigzagoon will give us a chance at recruiting one. Which isn't necessarily the worst. Oh. Also, every bit of experience helps at this stage, especially with what's coming up. Yeah, especially with what's coming up. And I'll tell you what's coming up. Our first major dungeon. Like, it's not exactly the big first dungeon. It's more akin to... Yeah, this is going to be difficult because the Pokemon here are tough. And it's only going to get exponentially tougher. Because I think in the dungeon that's coming up, they're close to like level 10 at that point. Like, you can see, Wrath is level 4. And we just got them from this dungeon. So, yeah, the jump in experience gain is going to be amazing. And it's also going to be a bit of a challenge. But hey, no time to worry about that. We got missions to accomplish, clients to rescue, / get stuff for. Like right here, we just need to rescue the client of Pidgey. Okay. Huzzah for Wrath. Now I just need to keep them away from all Geodude. Well, we've rescued Pidgey. Now we continue on. Okay, what's the next job? Okay, bring a white gummy to the 5th floor so we can jump out of floor 4 if it comes down to it. No. No. Wrath? Out of fear of setting you up on a void first hit, I can't really afford to. You have no way of making sure you don't die. Like, Morello only lived because they were lucky and because, honestly, they had 2 ways of healing themselves. Absorb and Leech Seed. Ooh. Okay, Wrath. I took a hit for you, but that's fine. That's fine. I want you to remain in the party for as long as I can keep you, hopefully to the point where you actually join the group. And the only reason I'm actually going through this is because I might find an extra white gummy or max elixir. I mean, we're basically guaranteed to find one somewhere in the range of the floor prior to the floor, or of the request and the floor later, just after the request for the find a max elixir. And also, eat the plain seed. It'll tide us over a small amount, but you gotta use them. They aren't worth selling. They're only worth 1. Okay, destination floor. I took this hit for you. I will become the destroyer of worlds if it comes down to it. Or Kippers will actually learn to hit a rock with water. Okay, there we go. Okay. Eat the apple. Don't eat that white gummy. If I brought a sky gummy and I believe a white gummy, Wrath 2 would actually be in a good spot because we could increase their intelligence. Okay, they have left with their item. Because, yeah, we no longer have the white gummy. Okay, that's one thing we have to worry about less. Now, the only thing left is fighting all these Pokemon. You couldn't have just hit me from the side. No, not. Now we all have weakened attack. Game, could you tell me how I miss some of my attacks? I would love to know, so it's not just is it the game or is it me? Okay. Is that taken care of? Grab the orb, and I should check about recruitments here. So we have Geodude, Tyrogue, and Metatite. We have recruited none. Well. That's getting a bit ridiculous. Okay, so I'm just going to check jobs. Nope, not recruitment. Okay, next floor is when we have the next client. And the rest should just be rescues. So we're good there. Refreshing my mind. Yeah, just rescues, because the only other one is a find. And finds aren't that difficult to accomplish if you actually have the item beforehand. You already found the item, so just bring it with you so that then you don't have to worry about, oh, it didn't actually spawn. Same with brings. Oftentimes there's something in the dungeon that you can find. Other times they aren't. Reach the destination floor. Use Absorb, take them out. Wrath 2 is now level 6, huzzah! Oh. Hey, I'm here to rescue you, stop running away. Okay, nope. Yes. We got one more person to rescue here. And good thing too, I'm almost out of uses on some of my moves. Like Absorb. Absorb is the one that took a pounding. Because it's so useful. Just gain your health back without needing an Oran Berry while also dealing damage. It's a perfect. Okay. As we move through, we got another white gummy. Perfect. Just going to use quick attack and layer and pound. Just make my way for the exit because, yep, we only have gummies which I can eat. I can eat Oran Berries, but that's kind of a waste of Oran Berries. There's the final client. I don't care how much of the dungeon is left. We're rescuing you now, not worrying about anything else here. Plus, I think the next floor is the last one. Eventually, dungeon numbers just mix in your head, and you can't remember how many floors a dungeon has. But we are good. Money, points. Got you the white gummy, max elixir, gravel rocks, points. Got you the max elixir, so 100 points, or 5 points, 100 poke, some gravel rocks, and points. That wasn't too worth it. 100 poke, 5 points. Yep. We did good. Nope. If there's more that can be done in a single part, then I don't save. Otherwise, parts would get ridiculously short and this will go on for ages and I have to do so many more. And keep track of a ton more files. Ooh, mail. If it's Sinister Woods, I'm gonna be happy because those are the jobs that pay out. Nope. Getting hungry and throw seeds. I might as well read Getting Hungry. Yep. If you become famished, you will eventually lose HP and even faint. Yeah, so buy it. some food from the Kecleon shop or just stockpile it. So, that's exactly what I'm doing. Oh, I'm not buying food from Kecleon shop. I'm just going to stockpile as much stuff as I can. And if I could, and I honestly really could, I'll end up just going to Tiny Woods and doing a bunch of runs through that to get as many apples as I need. And that'll be it. That'll be fine. All is well with that strategy. I mean, you can buy apples here, and it's not great. The value of the apple is awful. And you buy it for 25, you can sell it for 1. That is a ridiculous offer. And not the good kind of ridiculous. I want to store that. Because then I can use this 1,000 to buy more stuff from Wigglytuff. So, might as well grab the magnetic quarry while we have the cash. And voila, we can now get Beldum on our team. Perfect, right? Actually, we're at 220 points. I can't remember the next rank up. I think it might be 500. Oh, well, thanks. All those amazing jobs. I mean, I'll take it because it's a gummy, but now I have 3 jobs to 3 different locations. Okay, I'm going to take Tiny Woods because then I don't need to worry about items. I could actually store both of the items I have so I can pick up as many as possible. Which won't be enough to fill my entire pouch, but hey, I won't need these. Tiny Woods is so small that it doesn't benefit to bring a ton of items. To Tiny Woods. Yep, we brought Pupitar with us. And here's the ultimate slap in the face of every single one of these escorts. They're level 1. Which level doesn't equate to like age or anything for this. It's just straight up your experience in combat, apparently. Hence why a Pokemon can be a Pupitar, but doesn't need to be the level that a Larvitar would evolve. Oh, that reminds me. No Pokemon will join the rescue team in this. Really? But I thought I had the exact area for Pidgey. Or is it because this is so early? Oh, it's probably that it's so early on you can't actually recruit any Pokemon here. Just for that. Just so that then it's not an area you can just grind up and get some amazing Pokemon from. Now we can leave, but no. You know what? No. I'm not going to waste my time using moves and such and dragging this out. I'm going to just speed through here, search through every nook and cranny possible. Just so that then I can get as many items, and apparently it's sadness. Like, I want to stock up on apples. What do we have? Nothing. We got mostly money. Which isn't bad, but I want to store up money so that then I can get as many areas from Wigglytuff as possible. Especially with some of the later areas being expensive. Like Peanut Swamp costing 205,000. Woo, a gray gummy. I have no clue what Pokemon that goes to. I might be able to go through one area if I have the time for it. Like, if it's fast enough, but it's probably not. So I'm going to use the last bit of time for this to just do some menu stuff, look over jobs, and that'll be it, really. Just management stuff. Okay. Let's check. Okay, now we're getting a bunch of other stuff. So we got an E-rank Tiny Woods job that is going to pay out with a Reviver Seed. I'll check the bulletin board. If there's nothing, then I'll grab the Reviver Seed job. Ooh. Okay, a bunch of Mount Steel. One pays out with a power band. Yes. We get our power band back. That's going to be next part, because we need that. As the dungeon we go into is where we get them. Actually, in that case, we don't really need them. Okay, let's see. Rock-type Pokemon with the Gray Gummy. Nice. So let's just take... Okay, hold on. I'm getting set up for the next set of jobs, so... Petrify, Escape Orb. So yeah, take... Do I have those two orbs? I have a single Petrify, and I should have an Escape Orb. Yes, I have 4, actually. Okay, that's both of those done. Because it's Mount Steel and I have to search everywhere, I'll take a single apple. But I really need to stock up on them. And I could sell Oran Berries. I could basically turn Oran Berries into apples. If it came down to it. And actually, both members are equipped with an Oran Berry, so I'm just going to sell the Oran Berry that I currently have. Just so that then I can buy an apple. And honestly, at this point, I might just use the small paltry sum of money I have to buy whatever I can for apples. And yeah, what they show is what they have. It's not a, oh yeah, it rolls each individual slot. I mean, it does, but it's not like it rolls each individual slot and you can just keep buying from that, so it's awful if you get multiple things like, oh yeah, you got 3 slots of apples. And you only can buy apples from those slots. I mean, it's unlimited, but you can only buy apples. It's not like that, thankfully. So, anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And... oh, man. Playing through the game twice in quick succession kind of makes it boring, but at the same time, the differences between teams makes it inviting and exhilarating. Explorers is going to be nuts because of that. So, anyway, I will see you in the next part, which should be in a couple of seconds. Fare thee well and goodbye.